These are all the things my best friend of 13 years did to me that made me cut her the fuck off. Also, this is your sign to stop keeping shitty people in your life just because you've known them a long time and you go way back. Because going way back means nothing if they treat you like fucking garbage. So number one, if I liked or showed interest or even got the slightest bit of joy out of something in this world, she had to fucking hate it. And I don't mean just hate it. She had to despise it. She loved to just go on and on about how terrible she thought the things I liked were every single time that we hung out. It was so fucking weird. It wasn't like dislike, like it was passionate hate. And I swear she would like half these things until I liked it and then she had to hate it. Another thing she would do is intentionally like reach and go out of her way to make me feel unimportant, not good enough, like etc., ugly, whatever the case scenario was, not interesting enough. Like she would just gas the living shit out of everyone around us, like all of our other friends, but make sure she never gave a single compliment to me. But when I say gas up everyone else, I mean like worship the fuck out of every single girl in the friend group except for me. I was like, girl, what did I ever do to you? And since she had that cute little era where she hated everything I liked, the only thing I ever really got from her was criticism, whether it was like about how ugly my outfit was or how stupid my style was or whatever the fuck. Like she literally wanted me to know how unimportant she thought I was. Like it was her fucking mission. And that's like a dumbass little thing girls will do if they're like jealous of you or they give you like I want to be you vibes, is they will purposefully just gas up every single person except for you, especially if they think you're like the prettiest person in the friend group or whatever. Not saying I fucking was, but definitely she thought I was because she made it her goddamn mission to make me feel unimportant. But as for the one thing we did have in common, we both always wanted to be YouTubers since we were super, super little. That solidified for me. And it eventually became my full-time job. And like immediately after my channel blew up, she tried to start her own channel, posted like 2 videos and then fucking gave up. But ever since that, she's been breaking her goddamn back trying to get me to quit. I shit you not, this girl would call me up randomly and be like, I don't think you should continue social media. Like, internet hate can get really bad. Like, out of fucking nowhere. As if I've never, like, gotten internet hate. Like, as if I don't know what it is. Or if I have, like, a really good month with views or something, she'll be like, oh, social media is so oversaturated. Like, I really think you should, like, quit or, like, find something else. And that quote they say, that's, like, the only people that will talk you out of going after your dreams are the people that already gave up on theirs, is fucking accurate. Also, genuine question, like, are you fucking dumb? Like, you think I'm gonna, like, get off the phone with you and be like, she's right, I might get hate, I have to quit? Like, what the actual fuck? I hate when dumbass people call me telling me dumbass shit. Not to mention, when I was going through one of the most toxic relationships of my entire life, like, fully being, like, traumatized, she stopped being friends with me because I wouldn't break up with him. As if it's, like, that fucking easy. And I don't know, I don't care if y'all come for me for this shit. The way I look at it is, I will be there for my friends no matter if I fucking agree with it or if I don't. I'm not afraid to tell them if they're wrong, but even if I think they made a stupid decision, I will never fucking abandon them. After I finally dumped him, obviously she came crawling back into my life, and guess what the situation was? She was in her own little toxic relationship, and I was there for her like a fucking dumbass. Where was she when I was going through mine again? Oh yeah, she fucking left me. Can't even say anything though, because that's my own dumbass fault. Honestly, the list goes on and on forever, but this is getting a little long, so let me know if you guys want a part 2. But always remember, just because you've known that they existed a little longer than the next guy, doesn't mean that they're still not a shitty person.
Get ready with me while I talk about my boyfriend and his girl best friend. More specifically, like what they do together. For some background information, my boyfriend and his girl best friend have been like best friends for like 2 years, I'd say. They're super close and like I feel like I can't say anything about it because like why should I like stop their like friendship of like 2 years? I obviously trust my boyfriend, so whoever like he wants in his life he can have because I trust him. His parents like have met her, like he brings her over to his house like for dinners and things like that. He snaps her and texts her like every day, and she is one of his like highest streaks, and like so anytime I like bring it up, like I feel awkward about it because like he's like, oh, I don't want to lose the streak. She'll send him like fit pics and like ask for his like opinion on like what she's wearing and like if she should like change or something like that. They also went to the same high school together, so they were like in school like 2 years together. He texts her and says he like misses her and like she does the same, and she like has to like hang out with him like constantly. She'll visit him at work and like bring him like food that like she makes or like buys for him. They hang out like pretty often. Like she's either at his house or he goes to her house. And like both of their parents like each other. Like, what? When he goes on vacation, he'll buy her stuff too. Like, he'll like bring her back like a t-shirt, like a keychain, like jewelry. Like, she seems super sweet though, and like super nice. So I'm not too sure what to think about this. Like, there's this big fair that like people go to, and it's only like a week long. And I asked him if he could go, like if we could go, and he was like, no, I'm busy. Like, I have work, and like I had work too. But he took his girl best friend, like last night. They FaceTime so often, and he like plays Fortnite with her and things. And I don't know, like she'll like play with his friends too. Like they'll play like squads, trios, whatever. And they'll like FaceTime to go to sleep sometimes. Like I'll ask him to FaceTime and be like, I'm FaceTiming already. If she's hungry, he'll like offer to like DoorDash her food and like bring her food. Like I don't know if I should be supportive that he has like other friends, even if it's a girl, or if I should like look more into this. Like I just like don't want to seem like controlling or anything. They'll send each other like cute little TikToks, and like they'll send it like back and forth to each other. He's taking her to his like little niece's birthday party today. I have to go now though, or I'm gonna be late to my boyfriend's niece's birthday party because I'm going as his girl best friend. If my boyfriend had a girl best friend, I'd actually go feral. So thank God I'm his girl best friend.
Get ready with me while I tell y'all about the time that I ran away. I think I was like, I don't really know how old I was, but I was kind of young. I was like a teenager, whatever. And recently I had gotten this boyfriend, and I really liked him, y'all, like a lot. But the thing is, this boy was known for like being a bad boy. Like, it just wasn't good. He didn't have a good reputation. The thing is about me is I've always been quite stubborn. Like, I hate being told what to do, like what I can do and what I can't do. So when she told me, and was like, you can't go out with him, that was like set off something in my head. Basically had like a massive argument, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So later that night when we went to sleep, my mom thought, you know, it's over now, whatever. Like, she gets the message, you're not going out with him. Little did she know. So later that night, I got my bag. I got some money. I actually stole some money from my mom's purse. I put some clothes in a bag, some food, some water. I texted him and I was like, I'm like running away, doing a run away with me. And he was like, yeah. So we ran away together. We didn't really know where we were going, but we just caught a random train somewhere. I don't know. And then, like, I don't know, we were kind of just walking around, and we got bored, and we were like, what are we actually, like, doing here? Like, what is our plan here? And to be honest with y'all, I kind of started to get a little bit scared, and I was like, I kind of want to just go home now, like. And then I kind of realized what my mom meant by she doesn't want me going out with him. He was basically like, I have enough money for one train ticket. And I was like, oh damn, like, what are we gonna do? And he was like, well, and then he went, what are you gonna do? And I was like, what? And he was like, well, I have money, like, it's your problem if you don't get home. And I was like, and then he just walked off and got a train. So at that point, I was really scared, y'all. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm quite young, like, I've just been left here all by myself. My phone was about to die. I didn't even know if, like, I had Wi-Fi or anything that I even could do anything about it. And then, come back for part 2, y'all.
Guys, I don't think it's a secret, but we all know that Arab moms hate animals in the house. Whether it's a dog, a kalib, okay, or a bisse, whatever it is, they hate it. So baby Manar went to mama and she said, Mama, أنا بعرف ما رح تخليني أجيب كلب, بس can I get a goldfish? And it was my last option. I was desperate. She told me, okay, روح جيبي واحدة. I picked up that goldfish. I was happy, okay? I was satisfied with that, sadly. Let me tell you, شو عملت هالمرة. She put my goldfish in the garage. It was winter. It was winter time. She put it in the garage. She didn't even use a bowl. She used a صينية. It gets worse. I felt so bad for the fish. So رحت وشلت الfish من الgarage because it's not a dog, mama. Why is it in the garage? And then I tell her, oh, like, the water needs to be changed, you know, so this fish doesn't die. I'm surprised it made it this far anyways. بتروح تغير لي المي. And I know this was an accident. Okay, my mother would not purposely do this to the fish. But she was changing the water, and instead of using cold water, she used hot water while the fish was still in the صينية. The fish was basically cooked at that point. It was basically done. My goldfish died. Allah يرحمه. That was the last time I've ever asked my mom for any type of animal at all. Do you blame me? Allah يرحمه لجولدي. أني والله it's my fault. I should have known better.